Sozinha eu sei que eu não vou fazer. Cadê um Unheard aqui? Pois é. As conquistas de Unheard são absurdo. Mano, eu vou aproveitar que não tem ninguém aqui, eu vou fazer isso. Caralho. Tem um guia, não? Secrets, um guia. Porra. Achievements. Bacana. Entendi sim. Entendi sim. Perfeitamente claro. Não restam dúvidas do que fazer. Eu adoro os guias de conquista da Steam. São guias perfeitamente entendíveis. É logo ali. Ah, maluco. Por que Unheard tem que ser um jogo tão desconhecido? Mano, é que tem umas conquistas que não tem descrição. E aí, pra ajudar...
Welcome, detective. Please.
Eu vou fazer as que tem descrição. É, tipo, pelo menos as conquistas não são... Pelo menos as conquistas não são ocultas. Eu pelo menos tenho o nome delas.
As you know, technology is changing how we conduct investigation.
Eu vou passar um bom tempo aqui. Pera, deixa eu botar na tela do jogo, porque eu vou ficar saindo o tempo todo. Deixa eu botar no jogo.
We're looking for exceptional candidates to test a new...
Deixa eu trocar o modo jogo, né? Eu vou deixar a Steam aberta aqui. Eu vou na fé.
So let's get started. First of all, we'd like you to put on these headphones, but the room is equipped with speakers if you'd prefer. Next, we're going to show you a series of pictures.
Isso vai demorar.
We want you to tell us what you see, or more importantly, what you hear. Go ahead and pick up the tablet in front of you.
Eu tenho uma tristeza enorme de ver as conquistas. Eu tenho um vício em platinar jogo. Isso custa muito do meu tempo. Mas não é muito, tipo... Ah, 1 horinha ou 2 a mais nos jogos. Eu passo mais de 5 horas a mais do que eu precisaria
Try to relax.
pra pegar
Think of
todas
this
as
as sort of
conquistas.
a game
Pra quê? Só
or a
pra ter.
puzzle. Something to assess your
As
interpretive
conquistas
and deductive
são
skills.
de resolver. Eu tenho conquista de resolver os casos sem ficar avançando e voltando. E eu tenho conquista de cheque todos os quartos nos 5 mapas. Ou seja, eu vou ter que checar todos os quartos, esperando toda a barrinha e voltar pra checar o próximo quarto.
State your name, please.
Eu adoro a minha
Already
vida.
told you. Tyler.
Ele tá falando lá longe.
But your car is registered under the name Cameron.
My brother lets me borrow his
O
luxury
Tyler tá
vehicles
falando
sometimes.
lá
You two
longe,
look a lot
mano.
alike.
You're not the first person to mistake us for each other. We're twins. Except he's a big shot CEO. Was on a magazine cover recently.
I pulled your sheet. A repeat offender. DUI, assault.
It's the people I hang out with, honest.
Cadê o
I
capitão?
told the guys I shouldn't have been drinking, but they insisted. I swear, never again.
Do you have anything else you'd like to come clean on besides the DUI?
Not that I can think of. Why?
Drugs, perhaps. Does that jog your memory?
Wait, what? I don't know anything about any drugs.
Okay, we're done for now. Wait here.
Hey, what drugs, yo? What the hell's going on here?
Toc, toc.
All done, Marty.
Ah, Amber. How'd it go?
Asked him the basics. He said he didn't know anything.
Figured as much. Follow me. I'll talk to him. We'll need your signature for that affidavit.
Of course, officer. I need to make a
Opa.
phone call anyway. Officer,
Por que eu faço isso comigo mesmo?
what was that all about?
What's your name, son?
Tyler.
Same old story, I see. If you're Tyler, then who's the Tyler in the room next door?
He's here too?
Let me ask you again. Who are you?
Alright.
Sou eu, maluco. Que isso? Eu já mudei o nome dele pra
This
quê?
isn't your first time impersonating Tyler, is it?
No.
If it was
Don't
only
feel-
a DUI this time, you might have been able to pull off your little stunt again. But seriously, drugs? You really want to pin that on your brother, too?
What drugs?
We found a whole kilo in your trunk.
That's impossible! Okay, I drink too much, but I've never taken anything stronger than aspirin.
Tá brabo.
I want to see my lawyer.
Fine. There's the magic word. Amber, let's go.
You want to question him again once his lawyer gets here?
He's done nothing but lie straight from the start. We already read him his rights. But he didn't ask for a lawyer until now. The statement we got will hold up in court. Lawyer or no lawyer. Got him. Take a seat.
Thanks.
The tips you provided us have all been checked out. We've got the guy and the drugs. There's just
Eles
one
estão
thing I
falando
don't get.
lá longe.
Why would you report?
estão falando lá longe,
Drugs,
mano.
perhaps. Does that jog your memory?
Wait, what? I don't know anything about drugs.
Drugs.
There's just one thing I don't get. Why would you report your own brother? Let me ask you again.
Who
Who
are
are you?
All right. Cameron,
We found a whole kilo in your trunk.
don't worry. He was all
bem longe pra dar mais imersão?
didn't notice a thing.
Lá longe.
So you believe that the twins swapped their identities? Excellent assessment, detective.
A entrada do meu fone.
By this point, you've probably figured out you're reviewing a sort of surveillance
A
recording.
entrada do meu As
All of
entradas
this
do
data
computador
is
estão
contained in
quebradas.
and processed by what we're calling the acoustic detective system. It allows you to freely navigate through past events using captured audio.
Acho que agora tá certo.
Ultimately, we're hoping to assemble a new investigative department that will rely heavily on this invention, both to solve cold cases and assist with new ones as they develop. You're off to a strong start. Let's get back to it, shall we? How about something more challenging?
O segundo do teatro. Será que eu posso
This is the floor
resolver
plan of a local art gallery.
sem botar
The
os nomes?
exhibition is about to start, but the only thing on display is an empty frame.
Eu posso só resolver sem botar os nomes? Foi o Mac que roubou primeiro e o segurança. Ah, eu tenho que botar os nomes. Tudo bem. Merda. O Mac tá aqui. O segurança tá aqui. A Reese tá por aqui. O maestro tá aqui. Você é o Green. O Tommy vai chegar. Você é o Sean?
Mr. Green, what brings you here? I wanted to thank you in person for, sending me a photo of the maestro's painting. Thanks to that high-quality image, I could see all the fine details and... Woo-wee! Talk about a masterpiece! Please keep your voice down. I sent it to you because you've been a good sponsor to this gallery, and I hope that will continue. But we're under strict orders not to show that painting to anyone. The threat of forgery alone. Who is this, huh? Whatever. Ah! Good luck to anyone who thinks they could copy the maestro's genius. Still, there are those out there that would try. What am I, a freaking call center? Sean,
Não,
buddy,
você não
calm
acha.
down. I get it. You know I only collect originals, the best of the best, right? I wanted to see it before the open.
Você é o Tommy?
And now
Não,
that
você
I
não é o
have,
Tommy.
I'm gonna buy it.
Actually, about that, well, I'm
Não,
afraid
o Sean.
that maybe you should just answer that, Go ahead.
Right then. Like I said, just one by to say thanks for the sneak preview. You've probably got a packed schedule. I'll see you out there.
Tommy já chegou.
Sean!
Ah, Maestro, there you are. I was just looking for you. I viewed your painting the other day, by the way. Truly a masterpiece. But when I just went to check on it earlier, All I saw was an empty frame. Your assistant said that's what you actually want to present. Could I ask the reason, if you don't mind?
Do you know why I picked as a theme the lost art for this exhibition? Look outside. Look at all those people staring at an empty frame, thinking it is my actual work. Tell me, Sean, just how many works of art from young, promising artists do you have in this gallery right now? 10? 20?
Acho que
You
foi.
might as well have zero for all it is worth to these people. To them, this empty, pointless frame is more valuable than the actual art of all of these rising artists. Do people nowadays have any taste?
You're not wrong there, Maestro, but that's pretty much how it's always been.
You are right, of course. The Renaissance elite, they patronized the starving sculptors and painters.
Vou só enviar e ele vai me dar conquista. Eu acho que eu preciso ver tudo.
Good news. I have a potential buyer. Worrying, it's perfectly safe.
É, ele não me deu a conquista, não.
Ever.
You took it? When did you nab it?
The win is unimportant. What matters is that I have it.
I checked. It's a fake. I feel like an idiot for spending all that cash to hire a decent forger. What are you talking about? Of course the painting you gave me is fake, but I swapped it with the real one in the storeroom. Yeah, turns out that what's fake too. The deal's off. Get up the rest of your money. Hello? Hello? What the hell? So beat me to it? How did I miss that?
You will go straight to the storeroom. The combo for the safe is...
Cool your jets, old man. You told me once before. I'm not gonna forget it. Yo, old man, you got the merchandise. Ouch! Watch it, man. Sorry, I panicked. Anyway, it was nice talking to you. Here's your painting. See you around, yeah? You stole it! Hand it over! Jesus, fine, take it! It ain't worth a shit anyway!
Good work. Looks like you're getting the hang of this. Before we go any further, I should inform you our acoustic detective system does have potential side effects. For example, you may start hearing voices as the test continues. There's nothing to worry about, I can assure you. When the exam is finished, depending on the outcome, we'll provide any additional treatment you might need. Now on to the next scenario. To further test your abilities, we'll try a higher profile case, one I'm sure you remember from the news.
Eu vou seguir, depois eu...
The bombing that occurred last year at the Central Booking Complex downtown. A gruesome tragedy in a crowded police station. 12 people, 12 victims. Now, what's your take on this?
Hello, Sergeant. May I please have my phones back?
Name?
Dwight.
Let me check here. Theft case, huh? No can do. Your phone's evidence in an ongoing case, so you'll have to follow procedure.
But they're mine. All right. What do I need to do?
Who told you to come here? Ask them to write you a release form.
An officer named Jessica. I need to go back to her.
Officer Schrader, you working the night shift tonight?
Well, what a surprise. I don't even have to bust you, you still end up here. What do you do this time?
You wound me. I'm nothing if not a law-abiding citizen. Just picking up a pal like a good friend. Well, hey there, Captain Martin.
What are you doing here?
Got something to take care of is all. Well, I'll be. Blade and Doug? How's life treating you guys?
Shut it, you dumb fuck. Don't act like you know me.
You two, phones, wallets, and whatever you have in your pockets on the desk.
Relax, Schrader. We had a small fender bender. They're accompanying me so we can sort out the details.
Hi, Officer Schrader. You don't think you could ask around and see when Chip's gonna get released for me, do you?
Oh, so you own the place now, do you? Find out yourself.
Mickey! Glad to see you.
Officer, nice to meet you. Name's Mickey. Mickey Ocean.
I'll take care of the paperwork, Schrader. Give this patient gentleman his phone.
Here, now beat it.
I lost 2 of these. There should be another one.
2 phones? You think you're Daddy Warbucks?
By the way, could you tell me where the bathroom is?
Inside and to your left.
Good evening, officer. So sorry for the trouble. My friend didn't know any better.
Whatever, Mickey the sea monkey, was it? Did you bring money for his fine?
That I did. Right here.
I need your signature. And try to keep your buddy on a tighter leash.
Thanks a mil. I'll see you around.
Keep up the great work, rookie.
Dr. Cassidy, burning the midnight oil, I see. And, wow, who do we have here?
Oh, shut up.
Never mind.
Who the hell's calling me this time of night?
Cassidy, take our friend here to the interrogation room. I've got to answer this.
On it.
You, phone, wallet, everything in your pockets on the desk. Here's my phone. You gotta pat me down, too.
Tucker handled that already. Just let him in.
You'll get him back when you leave.
Tenho que lembrar o nome desse maluco.
Do whatever you need to do, just don't
You
let
go
him
first.
leave. There's Ravens in town, so everyone stay vigilant.
Raven?
I don't have all the info, but I'll fill you in once I have more.
Aqui é o Blade mesmo.
Right, I've sent someone in to stall Doug. Now
Tá.
tell me what you know.
Pull, huh? I mean, setting up roadblocks and arresting people for no good reason.
Tucker gave the order earlier today. He didn't explain anything, and I had no idea he was trying to catch you.
What's this Tucker up to?
Now that you mention it, Tucker has been acting strange lately. Before he brought you in, he was up at the Mountain Hotel. Picked up a drunk. Guy's still lying and holding.
Mountain Hotel? What are the odds? What's that drunk look like?
Like any other dirty drunk. Had himself a good limp, though.
His leg, was it prosthetic? And did he have a scar on his right eye?
And how do you know all that? You know the guy?
Interesting. Doug's behind this, no question.
Doug? Why's that?
Earlier today, our boss informed us he was going to choose his successor. Only me, Doug, and Kent have a shot, really. Now Doug asked Tucker to lock me and Kent up. It's so obvious. He wants to make sure he's the only candidate.
Damn, you're telling me that drunk was an underboss?
He took a bullet for the boss. That's how he lost his leg. That prosthetic leg of his was a gift from our boss, too. Got anything else for me?
Ele fala muito longe quando ele fica na
Actually,
direita.
there is something else. I just heard from Martin that it's highly likely Raven's about to resurface.
Raven? Get out of here.
If Martin said so, there's gotta be some truth behind it. You've heard of Raven too?
Only rumors. Word on the street is Raven kills anyone who gets a look at his face. Once he's made enough money, he runs off and gets himself a new identity. No one even knows what he looks like.
Holy shit! That's cold, man! Don't tell me you're Raven.
If I was him, you'd be the first to go. Just cut this bullshit and get me out of here. Come on.
But what am I gonna tell Tucker?
Let me worry about him. Let's go.
My test came back.
My phone.
Oh, you again? That's gotta be a record.
Yeah,
You
I seem to have this place.
Are you here?
I went to the Mountain Hotel earlier to case the place and found Kent in a VIP room. Sucker was already 3 sheets to the wind.
I think the boss told him before the rest of us. Yeah, something's off. I've seen Kent drink for years, and I've never seen
Eu
him
tenho
drunk
que esperar.
once.
Trouble walking straight. Ooh, legs a bit heavier than I remember.
Remember that cargo freighter? The one that blew up in the harbor? Raven's doing. Got what he wanted, murdered his guys, and scuttled the ship with a remotely detonated explosive. All the info we've gathered on him suggests he eventually kills anyone who's seen his face.
Oops, sorry about that. Just that guy's phone. There's someone else. I've got this. Huh. Here. He's only got one number. Who cares? Just dial it.
He's made himself nothing short of a fortune running rackets in the city the past few years. So when he calls a meeting with all of his associates up at the Mountain Hotel, I'm guessing he's looking to tie up loose ends.
I was at the Mountain Hotel. I saw that chump outside. Stole the phone right out of his pocket. Didn't realize that lady cop was standing there watching me the entire time.
Goddamn, who are you calling at a time like this? Answer the fucking phone.
I see. Does it strike you as odd that these situations seem to be full of coincidences? Sorry, I meant great job.
Ela vai pra esquerda, ela vai lá pra longe.
You're progressing through these examples at a steady pace, but I knew you could crack them. All right, on to the next one. Tell me, detective, do you enjoy the theater?
Seems like your old castmates were just as surprised as the trade papers by your return to this stage.
I've got to thank you for that, Harvey. Saw the articles. Broadway star Sasha returns to independent theater for limited run. Talk about publicity. Even I wanted to believe that fairy tale you fed the press.
Well, the people are buying it for now. Still a lot of work to do, you know. And a lot of reporters outside. In any case, you gotta put up a good show this time. We don't want people to start wondering why you really came back. Otherwise, we'll have a PR disaster on our hands.
Don't worry. I did this show for years, remember? I didn't get this big by doing nothing.
In that, I have no doubt, Sasha, my dear. It's just, when we meet that good-for-nothing who's blackmailing you, don't let him get under your skin, yeah? If money can make it all go away, then that's what we're gonna do.
There's only 3 people who know what really happened 2 years ago. Whoever's blackmailing me this time, I highly doubt they have anything legit. Probably just someone who heard the rumors and wants to make a quick buck. Got another text. It's asking me to meet him in the
13 minutos.
Let's go.
O que eu posso fazer durante 13 minutos?
Come on in.
Slim?
Surprised?
Sasha, let me handle this. You keep hinting you have something, so let's see it.
Well, allow me to introduce you to this rope.
Let me guess. You're gonna try to hang us with that frayed piece of junk.
Oh, you're right about that. See this cut here?
Faz delineado.
That, I wonder. What do you think the police would say if they got their hands on this, huh?
I don't have time for this. Just pay him.
You got your cash. Give it here.
And just remember, this deal never happened. You go around blabbing about this, and you'll live to regret it. Mark my words.
I see. I see you're still as vengeful as you were 2 years ago.
And no more of those texts, either. Those about drove me crazy.
What texts?
Oh, stop playing dumb. You sent me
Lembro de
texts
lendo.
in Emily's name. Look for yourself.
You'll pay with your life the next time you return to the stage. Emily. Oh my.
Achei.
That's too hilarious. What? Are you being haunted now?
Oh, shut it! Did you send this or not?
As if. Look, that ain't even my phone number. Maybe it was from Emily. Ooh, scary.
You're such an asshole.
Sasha, leave it. We got the evidence back. That's all that matters. Let's just get out of here.
Come on.
Nice seeing you. Break a leg. Or maybe something else.
Opa, vamos seguir vocês dois.
Gonna be a walk in the park. Still, she's gotta pay for what she did to Emily. Time to call in the big guns.
That text we got, killers will be killed. You sure that's Emily telling us to avenge her?
Who else would it be? The killer's part is telling us she was murdered, so it wasn't some kind of accident. The will be killed part's telling us to kill that bitch who killed her.
Guess that makes sense. But what about Slim? You think he got those same texts?
Slim? When he ain't dancing around in his scarecrow getup, he doesn't give a shit about anything. Unless it's good for him.
Yeah, but what about Larry and everyone else?
Turn off your brain and grow a spine. Tomorrow will be the day Emily died. It's up to us to see justice served today.
No need for name-calling. I'm just not sure about those big guns you mentioned is all. Those guys you wanted to hire, they're kind of scary.
Don't worry. I'll handle everything.
Delineado mais foda que já existiu.
It's a go. Once you come in, I'm in the first room on the left. That's all taken care of. They'll be here any minute.
I gotta take a leak.
Now? For God's sake, you can't piss now!
Opa, vamos seguir vocês aqui. Ah não, esperar aqui porque os dois malucos vão aparecer daqui a pouco. Esses são os últimos que faltam taguear. Eu podia fazer isso off-live enquanto eu vejo série? Podia, mas eu também posso fazer isso em live, porque eu não tô sozinha. Tempo de aproveitamento 100%, que eu já aproveito, além de ter companhia, eu passo anúncio.
You're sure none of this will be traced back to us?
Those two are pros. You've got nothing to worry about. Come on in. Here's the down payment, Paul. Your target's Sasha.
I'll take the money, but this guy is Paul.
The target's Sasha. She'll be found dead on stage tonight. Time of death will be 8:15 p.m. Unless the original plan changes, you don't have to repeat it.
No changes. No changes.
In our disguises, are they ready?
2 costumes, the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man. Put them on, and you'll be able to walk around backstage. No one will suspect a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Eu borrei, mas e daí? Eu tenho todo o tempo do mundo.
Just remember not to talk to anyone.
Just remember not to talk to anyone.
Jesus, That sounded just like Leo.
We're pros. We can act better than you when we have to.
Just one more thing. Us too. We're not gonna become suspects, right?
Good thinking. So, what's your alibi?
Alibi?
The police are gonna ask about your whereabouts later. What are you gonna say, huh, Leo?
What? I don't know.
Yeah. Happens every time.
Her alibi?
Parece bom.
How about... We were on stage.
Ugh. In these costumes you just gave us?
Right. We could report him stolen.
Tell you what, we'll provide you guys with an alibi, free of charge.
Oh.
Watch it!
And they're out. Nighty-night, boys.
Amateurs. All of them. Have no idea what they're getting into.
Well, the customer is always right. We only did this to make sure we get the rest of our payment. Anyway, let's drag him to the storeroom and tie him up. When the police arrive, they'll just add him to the pile of victims. No harm, no foul.
I'll carry him. You make sure the hallway's clear.
Got it.
Wasn't it Emily that always played the leading roles? I mean, back before she died? What was she doing playing the witch? You know, that day.
Well, we're a small theater company, but we were even smaller back then. We only had 2 female actresses, so Emily would play the leading roles, which in this case was Dorothy, and Sasha had to cover all the other female roles. That day, though, Emily had an allergic reaction. Accidentally had a sip of some hazelnut coffee and damn near threw her voice out. Can't really sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow with a bum throat, so she and Sasha switched for the night.
Wow. One accident after another, seems like. What are the odds? Makes you wonder who got her coffee that day, doesn't it?
That, I don't know.
Either Sasha has the best luck in the world, or Emily had the worst.
Ashley, Sasha might be your... Oh, Larry.
Helen?
Oh, I'd better get on stage. Have you, taken care of it? The, new alterations?
I sewed on the applique, but they didn't work like we hoped.
Larry, something terrible's happened.
What?
Whoa there, Sasha. Calm down. What happened?
It's Harvey and Slim and Chrome Dome and Leo. Somebody's knocked them out. I don't even know if they're still alive.
Wow. That's impossible. I just saw them earlier at the rehearsal.
They're in the storeroom. Follow me.
The storeroom? That's where Slim goes to get high. He thinks the straw in his costume masks the smell. Anyway, it's almost showtime. You and Ashley get ready to go out. I'll send Four Eyes to check.
There's no way I'm going back on stage now. I want to get out of here, but I can't because someone locked the back door.
Perhaps it is too dangerous for Sasha. Maybe I can...
Who is it?
Is Sasha there?
Who's asking? And what do you want with her?
It's me, Leo. Just need to talk to Sasha for a sec.
He's lying. I just saw Leo unconscious in the storeroom. I don't know who that man is or what he wants.
Sasha isn't here right now. And you're not in the first scene either, so head backstage. We've already got enough going on here.
What should I do, Larry? I can't just leave. He might be waiting outside.
I'm thinking you can use the side door on the stage. You can play the witch in the first scene. Then, when the smoke appears, you can use it as cover and leave from the side. And as for Dorothy, Ashley can play her, can't you?
All right. If you're sure.
Of course. Quick, let's switch our costumes. Give us a hand, Helen, would you?
Right, I'm on it.
Hurry!
The role of the witch is simple. Just follow the marks on the stage.
Got it.
We're all set then. You know the lines, right, Ashley?
Oh, don't worry. I've played Dorothy before.
All right. We're on, Four Eyes. Raise the curtains.
Do any of you know what magic really entails? Is it hope, miracle,
Magic means strength. Magic means power. And I, Eleonora, the Witch of the East, possess that power. You shall all bow before me. There shall be no hope. There shall be no miracles.
On my mark. Now!
What? What? She's dead! It killed her!
Hey!
What happened?
Palmas. Não é o Larry. Não é o Larry. Porra. Botei o nome errado, maluco.
There's only 3 people who know what really happened 2 years ago. Whoever's blackmailing me this time.
Deixa eu dar F5 aqui.
I highly doubt they have anything legit.
You're right about that. See this cut here? Who did that, I wonder?
Tem mais um. E aí tem mais 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aí tem mais 6 conquistas que eu tenho que descobrir quais são.
First in line to see them suffer. That's what. You'll be calling me now. Number. Hello?
Ah, mano, ainda assim 1h40 da manhã. 1h50 da manhã.
Jeff? Sasha?
Tá cedo.
Need to check the blocking box one last time. As soon as that's done, we'll get started.
Any orders from our dear director, Four Eyes?
Just wants you to double check all the props.
Eu acho que o treinado não ficou tão certo.
Fuck it. I'm calling this number. Let's see who answers. Busy? You? Why? Something else to double check?
Nah, I think I left my phone here.
Your phone? Everything all right there? You ain't normally one to go around forgetting stuff.
Interesting. Then someone used the director to commit the murder. Congratulations, Detective. You've passed the test. Unfortunately, there's no time to celebrate. The real work is about to begin.
Opa.
The 4 events you just examined all happened in the past. Now, we need you to use the acoustic detective system to figure out a currently unsolved case.
Claro.
This one involves another explosion, only in a mental hospital, rather than a police station. It's... how should I put it? Peculiar.
Claro, claro.
A number of agents have already attempted to solve it. None of them succeeded. And there were complications.
Claro. Claro, claro. Vai, eu vou na sorte, hein? Tinham 2 pessoas aqui, não tinha não. O maestro é quem tá aqui. Aqui tá Nelly. Aqui tá o... Eu vou deixar rodando. Puta, não lembro. Ai, o Wiretone tá aqui, o Mr. Director tá aqui com o Clap. Aqui quem tá é a Jennifer. Tá, conseguiu a conquista da
Happen to be
Emily.
successful, we have people out searching. But often the patients return on their own volition after a day or two.
How did it happen? This time, I mean.
Let me recall. I was... Ah, right. We were having a therapy session when the patient suddenly picked up an ashtray and hit me on the head, then jumped out the window.
Your head seems fine to me.
Oh, it wasn't a heavy blow, and in this profession you must be prepared for these sort of outbursts. Roar with the punches, as they say. Truth be told, this situation is very
Mr. Director.
embarrassing, which is why I didn't want to call the police.
You might not have called us, but someone did. You also confirmed that one of your patients escaped, which means we're now legally obligated to investigate. A psych case on the loose poses a threat not only to themselves, but to the public. Take us inside. We'll need to interview the other inmates. And get us their files.
Interview? You want to talk to them?
Where are the patients? Just show us the way and we can conduct the investigation ourselves.
Well, if you insist. This way, please.
Vou chutar que você é o Ray.
How did this...
This is where the patient escaped. Be careful of the glass on the floor.
I need to see this patient's file.
Ah, you mean patient number 68? What do you want to know, officer? I've spent so much time with everyone here that I can practically recite their files from memory.
Hold up. Why is this gate open? No wonder you're trying to cover up how easy it is to slip out of here. All the doors are unlocked.
Unlocked?
Sir George.
Ah, yeah, that was me. I apologize. I was in such a hurry to greet you earlier, I forgot to lock it behind me. Oh, don't worry, though. I've been here the whole time. I can assure you that no one else escaped.
Let's check inside.
This is our day room. As you can
Diretora, Maestro, Silver Spoon, Clap, Ghost. Não lembro.
See, all our patients are quite well cared for, wouldn't you say?
Nice decor in board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab your clothes and toiletries.
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusional disorder. He thinks he's a caregiver here. The hospital is short-handed, so we usually leave him be. Saves us from having to hire more help.
People here are more nutso than I thought.
What's she doing?
Watching TV.
But the TV isn't even on. What's your name?
Patient 42 suffers from severe social anxiety that manifests as selective mutism. She talks to no one.
Neither of these two are going to be any help. Let's split up and canvass the rest of the place. Check the room over there, would you?
On it.
Patients here?
Oh, God. Oh, God. My stomach. Sorry. I gotta go.
And just where do you think you're going, pal? Sit back down. You can leave when I say you can leave, which is after you've answered my questions.
Okay. Whatever you say. Both of you sit down and behave yourselves. I I want you to answer the officer's questions. Also, officer, I don't understand what you hope to gain by interrogating these patients.
That's a nice costume you got there, officer. Pretty convincing, even. Your lines, on the other hand, have room for improvement. You can't start off that strong. You lose any sense of foreshadowing. Just makes the audience feel off.
We've nicknamed patient 49 Mr. Director. Believe it or not, he suffers from something called the Truman Show delusion. In his mind, he's making a masterpiece, and we're all just actors. We rely on role-playing therapy to treat patients like these. Trying to interrupt or correct him would just get us nowhere. But if we play along, he'll calm down soon enough.
Mr. Director? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Who are you, really? Look me straight in the eye.
That's how you do it. Much better, much better. You gotta have a quiet sense of intimidation. You don't need to shout to be coercive. Go back and re-enter through the door. Let's shoot this scene again.
What the hell?
Please, officer, he meant no harm. Remember, I mentioned some of our patients are likely to initiate contact.
Well, what about that one, huh? Mr. Bathroom Emergency. Was that real? Or just some excuse so he could leave?
Him? He's a thief.
Hey, that's defamation, you hear me? I'm a law-abiding citizen. Behave!
Patient number 36 suffers from an impulse control disorder commonly known as kleptomania. He simply cannot stop himself from stealing. Doesn't matter the person or place.
I didn't realize sticky fingers were a disease. But he's already in here, so why'd he try to run?
Old habits die hard, I suppose. This one was constantly being hounded by the police, arrested multiple times. The sight of you probably triggered a conditioned response from him.
Bullshit! Just ask around. When did I ever get caught? Huh?
Ha! You're saying you never got caught? Then why did you end up here? He was a repeat offender, you see, always stealing old phones. The police found it so odd that they gave him a psychiatric evaluation. And wouldn't you know it? He was certifiable. So, instead of sending him to prison, they sent him here.
Quite the nutcase, I see.
Yeah, well, we are doing our best to treat them.
Let's check the next room.
This wasn't that big of an issue to
Are
begin
you
with.
done, Tony?
Acho que você, Ray.
Why is this room locked?
E você é o
Is the
Murphy.
seclusion room.
Open it.
I would strongly advise against that.
Anybody in there?
Who the fuck's out there? You get in here, you cocksucker! I'm gonna kill ya! I'm gonna kill all of ya!
I must warn you, this patient might be dangerous. He suffers from episodes of acute mania and violent psychosis.
I told you to open this door. Just do it.
All right, just give me a second. I need to find the key. Which one was it again? This one? No, not this one. This will only take a second, I assure you. Ah, here it is.
Great. Open it up.
I'll just wait out here.
I'm gonna straight up bash your fucking brains in!
All right. I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
You get that fucking doc away from me, you hear? He fucked me up! I can't think straight. I'm gonna slit his fucking throat, you hear that, huh, Doc? Huh? I'm gonna fucking murder you!
Tell the doctor he can leave, Elvira.
Derrubei meu delineado em todo canto.
He's gone. It's safe to talk now.
Damn, Tony, my man! Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even me.
Keep your voice down. Though, I could say the same about you. You almost gave me a scare with all that crazy talk. What's it called again?
Rabies, idiot.
Elvira. Charming as always, I see.
Jokes aside, what have you found? There's a whole lot of people out there that have got their eyes on Ghost's secret stash.
You look around at all?
Not much.
Already talked to 2 patients. Crazy guy called Mr. Director and some thief. Gotta say, they both seem totally fucked up, to put it mildly. What about you? Who did you talk to?
Just some delusional reporter. Oh, and a schizophrenic called Silver Spoon. Just like you said, though, both 100% loony.
Guess we're on the same page then.
Wait, so you haven't found anything yet? So why'd you call us up here?
I didn't see him, but I know where to find him.
How so?
Process of elimination.
Jake.
At first, I didn't know what to do. No one seemed to be faking it.
Você,
But
Oscar,
then I
você,
discovered
James.
seclusion room number 4 at the end of this very hallway. Never seen it unlocked, but I know someone's inside, because the caregiver brings food there twice a day. So I played the manic card and I beat up a doctor named George, which got me thrown in here. Now I can keep an eye on things from the privacy of right next door. And if all the other patients are legit crazy, whoever's in that room is Ghost. I mean, the logic fits, right?
Espera secar pouquinho.
Well, look at you, Sherlock McMurphy. All right, then. Time to see who's behind door number 4. Get the key from the doctor, Elvira.
Wait.
No,
Something
você não
doesn't add up. What about the escaped patient? Patient number 68. Could he be Ghost?
Nah. Think about it. Why would Ghost want to get...
What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
Things are getting out of control. I was just playing along with Mr. Director and the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Well, they were definitely looking for someone. That much was obvious. But the way they were interrogating every single patient makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too. Anyway, what have you found so far?
Haven't locked down Ghost yet. But I did find his Plan B.
Plan B?
Pure coincidence, actually. The TV remote went missing, you see, and the button on the TV doesn't work either. It got me curious, so one day I volunteered to cover Ray's night shift. After everyone left the room, I opened the TV set. Guess what I found?
A bomb.
Bingo! Anyone turns that thing on, it'll explode. I bet that's probably why he took the remote.
That's further proof it was Ghost who blew up the police station. To kill his crew and fake his own death. But why would he plant another one in the same place he's hiding?
That's why I said it must be his Plan B. Sure, the hospital's been a safe place to lay low, but someone clearly knows he's still alive. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put a bounty on his head and we wouldn't be in here. Ghost probably planted the bomb for just such an occasion as this. He can blow the place sky high and vanish into the wind again. Poof!
Sounds right up his alley. Anyone who sees his face dies.
Not this time. Check this out.
What the hell is that thing? Looks like some kind of sci-fi gizmo.
It's a microcontroller infrared scrambler. Got it from a catalog for $29.95. Batteries not included.
I don't get it.
This is my Plan B. When Ghost tries to blow this whole place to smithereens, this thing will jam the signal from the remote. The TV won't go boom, and we grab whoever's holding the clicker.
Now that's smart. Then all we have to do is cuff him and collect our reward before the cops swoop in and steal all the credit. Huh? Is that the alarm?
What the hell? I didn't even know this hospital had an alarm system. Stupid cops. They probably triggered the trap that Ghost set up. Fuck. Months of work down the drain.
What do we do now?
Ghost is gonna have to make a move now, so let's go nab the son of a bitch.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
The day room is the best place to start. He ain't in the library or the exam rooms, so he'll have to come through there before he can escape.
Eu não peguei o nome deles.
There's this thing called a
You're
remote.
holding, Emily.
No, Emily, stop!
Porra. Diretor. Maestro Spoon Club. Eu esqueci de alguém. A Emily. Esqueci só da Emily.
Excellent work, detective. I have just one last question for you.
Who are you?
I have just one last question for you. Who are you?
Eu vou falar que eu sou detetive. Vou falar que eu sou detetive.
Congratulations, detective. You passed the
Eu
final
passei.
test. By now, you've probably realized the last case was mixed with some of the voices from previous ones. It threw the other testers into a state of deep confusion, but you didn't lose yourself like they did, which means you are now qualified to call yourself a true acoustic detective. Since you've mastered the system, you can take it with you. You never know when it might come in handy. And if you hear any residual voices or auditory hallucinations, I trust you'll master those too. In time. That concludes the exam, detective. Thank you again for participating. It
De nada.
exceeded all of my expectations. You're free to leave whenever you like. Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations. You're free to leave whenever you like.
Tem outros finais.
Let me ask you again. Who are you?
Hey, buddy. Oh, come on, it's me.
State your name.
You don't recognize your old pal?
Esse é o final que eu fico maluco.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Ask him the basics.
Picking up a pal.
Bad ending. Bad ending. Bad ending, mano. Opa, eu posso escolher. Maneiro,
So you
maneiro.
believe that the twins swapped their identities. Excellent assessment, detective. By this point, you've probably figured out you're reviewing a sort of surveillance recording. All of this data is contained in and processed by what we're calling the acoustic detective system. It allows you to freely navigate through past events using captured audio. Ultimately, we're hoping to assemble a new investigative department that will rely heavily on this invention, both to solve cold cases and assist with new ones as they develop. You're off to a strong start. Let's get back to it, shall we? How about something more challenging? This is the floor plan of a local art gallery. The exhibition is about to start, but the only thing on display is an empty frame.
Eu troquei a ordem.
Mr. Green, what brings you here?
I wanted to thank you in person for, sending me a photo of the maestro's painting. Thanks to that high-quality image, I could see all the fine details and... woo-wee! Talk about a masterpiece!
Please keep your voice down. I sent it to you because you've been a good sponsor to this gallery, and I hope that will continue. But we're under strict orders not to show that painting to anyone. The threat of forgery alone.
Who is this, huh? Whatever. Ah! Good luck to anyone who thinks they could copy the maestro's genius.
Still, there are those out there that would try.
What am I, a friggin' call center? Ugh. Sean, buddy, calm down. I get it. You know I only collect originals. The best of the best, right? I wanted to see it before the opening. And now that I have, I'm gonna buy it.
Actually, about that, well, I'm afraid that... Maybe you should just answer that, Go ahead.
Right then. Like I said, just swung by to say thanks for the sneak preview. You've probably got a packed schedule. I'll see you out there.
Sean! Ah, Maestro, there you are. I was just looking for you. I viewed your painting the other day, by the way. Truly a masterpiece. But when I just went to check on it earlier, all I saw was an empty frame. Your assistant said that's what you actually want to present. Could I ask the reason, if you don't mind?
Do you know why I picked as a theme the lost art for this exhibition? Look outside. Look at all those people staring at an empty frame, thinking it is my actual work. Tell me, Sean, just how many works of art from young, promising artists do you have in this gallery right now? 10? 20? You might as well have 0 for all it is worth to these people. To them, this empty, pointless frame is more valuable than the actual art of all of these rising artists.
Calma aí.
Nowadays, have any taste.
You're not wrong there, Maestro. But that's pretty much how it's always been.
You are right, of course. The Renaissance elite, they patronized the starving sculptors and painters. But it feels especially true now that art has become about who has more money, whose name is more recognized. People have become nothing more than sheep with no opinions of their own. Call it performance art if you wish. But this exhibition was never about a piece of canvas. No, the truth is, I and instructed him to steal my painting and to sell it on the black market. If someone eventually recognizes my work, I will reveal everything, my entire scheme, and sign my name to it.
Why, that's brilliant. Just imagine the rush of people who'll be out searching for your painting. While it's true that they may just be in it for the money, they'll have to go through hundreds and hundreds of anonymous paintings if they have any hope of finding yours.
Hello, this is Claude. Thank you. Magnifique. Finally, we can begin.
Are you ready, Maestro?
Yes. Let us, as they say, get this show on the road, huh? I am hopeful that after today, people will finally start to appreciate the art around them. As they search for the stolen painting, they will find much more than they bargained for. The true lost art. And until my painting is found, this exhibition will continue.
A brilliant plan. What once was lost shall be found, as they say.
Precisely.
Yes, it's about that time. Shall we go?
Onward and upward. Let us march.
After you.
Ah, there you are, Maestro. The exhibition's about to start.
Mais oui.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome. I'm
Ainda
so
vão
glad you
ter
could all be here
2,
today.
3, 4,
I'm sure
5.
many of you have questions about the, well, empty frame you see before you, which is why, without further ado, I'd like to officially announce the commencement of the Lost Art Exhibition. Put your hands together for the Maestro
Ainda tenho
Claude.
5
Thank you.
conquistas que eu não sei.
Thank you. And my warmest of welcomes to all of you here to see my work. This piece, my latest piece, has been an entire year in the making. However, it would seem
Não sei mais o que
a
fazer
year is
agora.
still not enough. No doubt you have already noticed the empty frame before you. I am sorry to tell you, but my painting has actually been stolen. Silence! I have no doubts it will end up on the black market. Merci. My one regret is that I never signed my painting, nor did I take any photos of it. In fact, any anonymous painting out there on the market could, in fact, be my work. I hope that one day you will seek out the truth using only your eyes and, of course, your heart, and nothing else to find my painting.
Director, the painting's been found.
But what? Another one? Wait, it cannot be.
What? The lost art has returned. It's a miracle.
Parabéns. Agora eu vou ter que dar algum jeito de aprender chinês. Ah, mas não se preocupe, é só chinês básico. É chinês simplificado. Bota o microfone aqui pro ladinho. Abre espaço. Tá, eu tenho que ir pros finais. Eu tenho que ir pro final. Vai pro último. Sim.
Interesting. Then someone used the director to commit the murder.
Opa.
Congratulations, Detective. You've passed the test. Unfortunately, there's no time to celebrate. The real work is about to begin.
É hora de fazer tudo que eu não tenho tempo de fazer.
The four events you just examined all happened in the past. Now, we need you to use the acoustic detective system to figure out a currently unsolved case. This one involves another explosion, only in a mental hospital rather than a police station. It's, how should I put it? Peculiar. A number of agents have already attempted to solve it. None of them succeeded. And there were complications.
Puta, vou ter que botar todos os nomes de novo.
Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you in charge here?
Yeah. I am the administrator of this facility. To what do we owe this visit?
You look a little young to be running this place. Anyway, we're here to investigate reports of an escape.
Aha! Yeah. About that. We're dealing with it internally. It's a minor incident. Not that big of a deal, really.
Not that big of a deal.
This is a mental institution. Some of our patients are highly agitated, and they do, from time to time, attempt to escape. This one happened to be successful. We have people out searching. But often the patients return on their own volition after a day or two.
How did it happen? This time, I mean.
Let me recall. Right. We were having a therapy session when...
Aqui. Diretor, maestros, name, reply. Ray. Tá.
Excellent work, Detective. I have just one last question for you. I have just one last question for you. Who are you?
Eu sou a Emily.
I'm sorry, Detective, but you've failed the test. I had hoped it wouldn't turn out like this. You were doing quite well at the beginning. But, well, things started to unravel towards the end. It's sadly clear. You don't even know who you are anymore. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to.
Qual foi? Volta.
Interesting. Then someone used the director to commit the murder. Congratulations, Detective. You've passed the test. Unfortunately, there's no time to celebrate. The real work is about to begin. The 4 events you just examined all happened in the past. Now, we need you to use the acoustic detective system to figure out a currently unsolved case. This one involves another explosion, only in a mental hospital, rather than a police station. It's... how should I put it? Peculiar. A number of agents have already attempted to solve it. None of them succeeded. And there were complications.
Vai, vamos de novo.
Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you in charge here?
Yeah. I am the administrator of this facility. To what do we owe this visit?
You look a little young to be running this place. Anyway, we're here to investigate reports of an escape.
Aha! Yeah. About that. We're dealing with it internally. It's a minor incident. Not that big of a deal, really.
Not that big of a deal.
This is a mental institution. Some of our patients are highly...
Diretor... Maestros... Full-name... Clap... Ray... Porra, errei 2 anos. De quem que eu errei o nome? Ela deve ter trocado os... Não, ele é o Oscar.
Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you...
Do business with me? You do.
Não, você é o Ray e você é o McMurphy. Eu sou uma mula.
Excellent work, detective. I have just one last question for you.
Who are you?
I have just one last question for you. Who are you?
Eu sou 68.
Okay, number 68. Since you already know you're one of our patients, we'll move forward with your treatment. Here, this pill will help calm and center you.
Da outra vez eu peguei o cigarinho, né? Vamos pegar a pílula. Me toparam.
The drugs ain't mine!
About that?
Ah, não.
It's not our lost.
Not me.
Don't believe them!
Ah, não.
Take the test.
Nem tinha uma mina me interrogando.
Wake up.
Maneiro. Não, final maneiro. Eu tenho que chegar a todos os quartos.
Welcome, detective. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Isso vai demorar.
I appreciate your coming in today, and I'm sure you're wondering what this is all about.
Eu queria poder
As you know,
pular as falas
technology
dela.
is changing how we conduct investigations. So we're looking for exceptional candidates to test a new human-computer interface system. We think you might have what it takes. So let's get started. First of all, we'd like you to put on these headphones, but the room is equipped with speakers if you'd prefer. Next, we're going to show you a series of pictures. We want you to tell us what you see, or more importantly, what you hear. Go ahead and pick up the tablet in front of you. Try to relax. Think of this as sort of a game or a puzzle. Something to assess your interpretive and deductive skills.
Eu tenho uma vontade de dublar esse jogo. Mas se eu fizesse isso, eu nunca mais teria a voz.
State your name, please.
Us have all been checked out.
Tá, aqui eu chequei todos os quartos.
So you believe the twins swapped their identities? Excellent assessment, detective. By this point, you've probably figured out you're reviewing a sort of surveillance recording. All of this data is contained in and processed by what we're calling the acoustic detective system. It allows you to freely navigate through past events using captured audio. Ultimately, we're hoping to assemble a new investigative department that will rely heavily on this invention, both to solve cold cases and assist with new ones as they develop. You're off to a strong start. Let's get back to it, shall we? How about something more challenging?
Eu também cheguei todos os quartos.
This is a floor plan of a local art gallery. The exhibition is about to start, but the only thing on display is an empty frame.
Tá bom, minha filha. Vem pra cá, caralho. Stay with you outside me. Like all of this was just some twisted dream. Hold you closer than I ever did before.
Good work. Looks like you're getting the hang of this. Before we go any further, I should inform you our acoustic detective system does have potential side effects. For example, you may start hearing voices as the test continues.
As famosas vozes da minha cabeça.
There's nothing to worry about, I can assure you. When the exam is finished, depending on the outcome, we'll provide any additional treatment you might need. Now on to the next scenario. To further test your abilities, we'll try a higher profile case, one I'm sure you remember from the news. The bombing that occurred last year at the Central Booking Complex downtown. A gruesome tragedy in a crowded police station. 12 people, 12 victims. Now, what's your take on this?
Não tem mais nada pra cá, né? Não, tá bom. Vem pra cá, vem pra cá, vem pra cá, vem pra cá. Aqui as celas contam como um quarto diferente? Não sei, mas eu vou testar só por caso de ser. Vem pra esse banheiro, vem pra esse banheiro. Eu acho que no teatro eu fui em todas as salas. No hospital, acho que tem uma sala que faltou.
Then someone used the director to commit the murder. Congratulations, Detective. You've passed the test. Unfortunately, there's no time to celebrate. The real work is about to begin. The 4 events you just examined all happened in the past. Now, we need you to use the acoustic detective system to figure out a currently unsolved case. This one involves another explosion, only in a mental hospital, rather than a police station. It's... how should I put it? Peculiar. A number of agents have already attempted to solve it. None of them succeeded. And there were complications.
Consegui. E tem as conquistas do DLC, aparentemente. Eu não consigo. Eu não consigo clicar. Deixa eu ver se pela Steam eu consigo. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo achar pela Steam. Pariu. Aqui. Baixando. Eu instalei ou não? Opa! Maneiro. Deixa eu só ver mais uma coisa. Eu acho que tem mais 2 DLCs. Mas eu acho que só tá em chinês. Eu atualmente não falo chinês, então eu vou ter que deixar pra Deus mesmo. Tem 2 outras DLCs. Será que é possível que ninguém traduziu para inglês? Hold you closer than I ever did before. You never slip away, and you never hear me say. E tem mais uma, mas ela paga. E eu acho que só tem em chinês. É, só tá em chinês. Hold you closer than I ever did before. And you'll never slip away, and you'll never hear me say. Oh Wish that I could wake up with amnesia and forget about the stupid little things. The way I was next to you, and the memories I never can escape. Por favor. Será que eu jogo agora? Eu acho que eu vou jogar agora, né? Já estamos aqui.
Welcome, detective. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Eu acho que voltou pro primeiro caso.
I appreciate your coming in today. And I'm sure you're...
Aqui ele voltou pro primeiro caso, tá. Começa a DLC. O script letal. Combine o ator com o papel que ele faz, desde o dia do acordo em The Kill. Quem tem todos os chips e em que ordem? Ok, isso não faz sentido. 21 minutos. Meu pai amado. Eu vou até trocar minha câmera de lugar, porque eu deixei ela no lugar errado da outra vez que eu joguei. Deixei em cima dos nomes. Então vamos jogar aqui. Deixa eu só ver um negócio. Ok. Pera. Ok. Vamos lá então. Vou passar algumas horas aqui.
Not a damn thing. Why do I always get stuck on lookout duty? As a janitor, no less. I'd rather be sitting behind a bar like you. Not a damn thing. Why do I always get stuck on lookout duty? As a janitor, no less. I'd rather be sitting behind a bar like you. I'd pour myself a shitload of free drinks.
Tá, ele tá falando com alguém no telefone, tá reclamando que ele tá de vigia. Nossa.
The director's gonna be a little late, but recommends we use the time to practice. The director's gonna be a little late, but recommends we use the time to practice, since we're the first group up.
What's up with this dude anyway? He says he's in a rush, but he wants auditions? Why doesn't he just cast and be done with it?
He can't afford to screw up.
Meu diretor vai se atrasar, mas aproveita esse tempo pra ensaiar. Qual é desse cara? Por que ele... Se ele tá com tanta pressa, por que ele tá tendo trabalho de fazer audições? Por que ele só não faz o elenco? Não contrata o
Because there
elenco.
isn't much time for retakes. On account of the non-linear story. It's a pretty darn complicated script, you know?
Oh, I completely agree. My problem's getting my head around multiple things.
Ah, mano. Eu honestamente não tô com voz pra ficar traduzindo isso agora. Se eu for ficar traduzindo isso, eu vou perder todo o resto de voz que eu tenho. Então, a DLC vai ter que ficar pra amanhã. É isso, mano. Boa noite, até amanhã. 12h46, 5 horinhas de live. Maneiro, maneiro. you